Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to another scene from the living world of darkness. Rage across the street magic. In today's scene, one Felix is arriving home for the night or the morning. Who knows? He's coming home because I say so. And he takes his usual walk in the door, his exchanged glance with the creepy guy at the desk, his ride up the elevator, and it'll be actually as he exits the elevator and looks down the hallway of many apartments that he realizes that there is an anomaly in the very clean, very ordered nature of this hallway. There's clean walls, there's orderly doors, there's the tidy numbers on each door, and down the hall there, kind of right around where his apartment is, there's something weird, like just kind of sticking out as if it was attached to the doorway.
Oh. And yeah. No, he's gonna, who's gonna fuck with me in my house? Why not? He has a moment of caution, but ultimately, makes his way over to it and inspects it further.
Yeah, as he walks down the hallway, he'll realize that is most certainly his apartment. There's something bulky taped to the door, like duct taped to the door. And as he gets closer, the bright neon plastic really stands out. And he'll realize as he gets right up on it that there is a Nerf gun duct taped to his front door, and above it is a handwritten note, likewise duct taped to the door, that just says in Taylor's kind of messy scrawl, "Good luck, fucker!" Exclamation point.
No. No. Ah. Sadly, I have to roll emotions.
You should roll emotions. Let me hit the button. There you go.
I can't immediately feel them.
So there is whatever
Fuck.
reaction is clearly just kind of shoved under the surface.
Oh. He feels it somewhere in his subconscious, but immediately, like, he realizes what's happening and just knows that there is a goal, an objective that needs to be completed. And so, he starts to remove the duct tape from the door. And he grabs the Nerf gun, has it loaded, checks his ammo, just so he knows to count.
Oh, we'll even be generous, and I imagine Nerf ammo doesn't generally come in clips per se, but actually, you know what the fancy ones fucking do.
Mm.
So there is a second clip also taped to the door to give him a fair shake.
To give him a fair. Oh. Takes the clip and tucks it in his butt pocket.
Butt pocket.
Butt pocket. I'm taking notes in Notepad. And it says extra clip in butt pocket.
Critical information.
You gotta know. And yeah, he loosens up his tie and hoists it like out of its collar around his head and like tightens it to fit his head so he's like Apache style. He may not be able to feel it, but he is prepared with humor. And he reaches for the doorknob. And he, and he wants to fling it open, but he doesn't want to hit Taylor in the nose if she's right there. And he opens it slowly And,
Go ahead.
and once it's open, a good 1.5 feet, 2 feet, he'll like squeeze his way past really quick, and like aim his gun around, looking for his target.
It would seem that Taylor has gone a little above and beyond the social media norm, and he will find such enemies, such threats as he opens the door. It looks suspiciously like she has taken their discarded beer bottles and taped little like drawn monsters to them and whatnot, and put them about the entryway. There's like one on the kitchen table. There's one or two on the counter, and it. Oh God, help her! She has turned the couch around as well, so that it's back to the door, and has like stuck some little paper monsters in the top of the cushions. She is nowhere to be seen.
I'm going to roll another willpower.
Oh no!
Still not feeling feelings. Dice stream taketh. Or not dice stream, Discord. Discord taketh. And yeah. No, he realizes that he is surrounded. and he just starts shooting. Seeing if he can knock him over.
Yes.
So that is farms for. Did I buy that up last time? I did.
Ooh, can you show me the layout of the apartment?
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
send it to me or something.
Yes. Facebook. Come on. It's under Felix. Scroll down to the A's. And now you permanently have a copy.
Dun dun dun.
It's like handing over a key.
Perfect. Yes. So yes, the couch and whatnot has been turned, so there's like a barricade there facing the door. The the doors to the bedrooms. His bedroom door is like cracked, and he can see another one of those goofy white pieces of paper like set up on the dresser just inside the door. Like, it's ridiculous.
So, looking around and not immediately seeing anything other than that which he must shoot, he's going to he's going to fire at, I want to say, 2 or 3 of them before he hatches an idea. So I'm going to roll for those. I'll say 3.
Okay. And let me know how he is moving through this apartment.
Let me look at the picture here. Oh shit! Clicked out. So yeah, creaks in through the first door, and he kind of like takes a knee by the chair, like closest to the stove, and like starts going pew pew pew, coming up over it. Hey, I got a gift for this. I have a gift for this.
Do the pew pews.
Oh, where's the gun? Gun. I believe it's this one.
Yes.
No, there's one.
Oh, is there a better one?
There's a better one. Where is it? Oh, I think it's under. Yeah, it is. Here it is. Let me get rid of the effect because duck. So Felix is going at it. And he goes for about 3 targets. The first one's a hit.
Nailed it. The little like paper gremlin topples over into the sink.
Roll 72. Hits it again.
Ooh, nailed it.
And thirdly, pew! gets it again.
Pew pew pew.
Pew pew.
He has dispensed with the monsters in the kitchen, but there are more out on his couch,
No,
propped up on the back, menacingly.
I'm surrounded. But wait, I can cheat. One second.
How's he gonna cheat?
Hang on, let's see. I gotta pull up more info because yeah. Just gonna... Come on. I apologize, watchers. Here we go. When he realizes that he has now dispensed of all the enemies in the kitchen, he remains ducked behind the chair and the table for a moment as he realizes he's not using all of the weapons in his arsenal. He holds his thumbs up to his temples and closes his eyes hard for a second as he activates a gift
Cheater.
called Skyscraper Vision and looks through the windows in his bedroom to see what's happening in there.
Give me 1 second.
Oh shit. Oh no! Oh my god! 2 10s.
She knows you're cheating. And Taylor, wherever she has tucked herself, feels that little ping that means he's cheating. She's not sure how, but he's cheating. So he looks in through his bedroom windows, like a cheater would, and sees further little monsters. One has been taped to one of the pillows and set on the bed. There's another by the bathroom door. And the bathroom door is also cracked, but no Taylor.
Oh, fuck.
Looks like he's going to have to run the gauntlet.
Gauntlet. But there's more in the living room. Wait, no, he can't feel emotions right now. That's right. He has to roll for emotions again because more are being felt. And he can feel emotions again!
Feeling so many ways right now.
And now that he has roboted his way through the kitchen, roboted his way through cheating, which I will attribute to the roboting.
Not at all to his willingness to cheat.
Totally, definitely not. He is so honorable. And now that he can actually feel, he a smile creeps across his face as he bounds back over the table. Actually, no. Dex is for athletics.
Oh, God.
I'm going all out on this one. All the rolls. I have 6. Okay, so. Oh, yeah. So he peeks up for a second, just enough for his eyes to break the border of the table to look up and take account of the targets in the living room. And he does a ninja roll from behind the chair and the table and just starts firing off at the ones in in the living room. How many are in the living room?
Let's see. We'll say that let me look at this little map again.
You have a map?
Well, the one you sent me.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
So that we'll say there's like 2 tucked across the back of the couch and one larger one that she's, I don't know if she has some legal paper. Maybe she brought it over, cut it out of poster board, but she's like taped it to a empty 2-liter bottle and set it on the table. It's like even bigger and more menacing than its little minions.
Mother of God. He's going for the small ones first. First shot. Makes it. Fucking bosses it. probably tears a hole through it. Holy shit.
Oh, damn.
Second little one. Oh,
That one, since it's, it's the little dart bullets. So that one he actually hits so perfectly square on that instead of it just toppling over, it actually sails with it attached like across the room and like thump sticks to the window. He's nailed it to the wall. Such gruesome defeat.
And lastly, boonk. It's the bottle knocks it over.
So how far forward has he moved? Where is he?
Let me look at the map here. Oh shit, every time I click to the side. He is behind the single chair, so he's probably like right in line with the cracked doorway.
You want to roll perception alertness?
Yas. Very tiny, pathetic pool. One success.
That's okay, because I got 2.
Fucking hell.
Yes! My pool's almost as bad as yours!
So he like...
Oh, God.
Oh.
Actually, so I had +1 diff, but tie goes to the defender, I guess?
Yeah.
I don't even know who's the defender right now. I'm taking it.
Definitely you. For hiding.
So sneaky.
So yeah, after his defeat of the living room gremlins, he brings the Nerf gun to his mouth and goes.
And, oh my God! Hold on, let me see if she ruins this entirely. I'll go with willpower. To not giggle at your shit. Yes!
Nice!
She does not foil her own just barely succeeding stealth roll.
So he hangs a right and heads into his bedroom where he knows there are targets set up. He knows.
And as he turns for the bedroom, she will boldly declare from where she has crept from that little side closet, pantry, whatever that is. Maybe it's the laundry room. Who knows? But she has crept through this little door of the kitchen, this little pantry door, and say and boldly declare, "You will never defeat the swarm!" and fire.
You never defeat the swarm.
Oh yeah. I forgot this is such a bad pool for her. Do you want to dodge?
She rolls boss at it anyway. Oh God. No, I'm gonna soak.
Soak this Nerf dart. Doomp.
He does.
Actually, soak it. It's a Nerf dart.
I'm gonna soak it anyway.
Yeah, as he whirls in startlement, I hope. Yeah, she has her own Nerf gun lifted and nails him. Boop.
Boom, boom. Turns around and gets hit, one in the shoulder, one in like the left side of his abdomen. And he takes his free hand and covers the abdomen wound and looks up like hamming it up like painedly, like that betrayal face, and raises his Nerf gun to return fire.
No.
Oh my God, Satan roll.
I'm diving behind the table.
2 successes to beat.
Oh God. Why are they such dorks? I can't. 1. Nope. Yeah, clipper. You raise the gun and she like kind of her eyes pop open because she expected you to ham it further, I guess, or take cover or something. Yeah, and she like dives for the kitchen table as cover, and feels a little, boop, probably right on like her leg or something as she's midair. And dramatically, kind of flips on the ground and drags herself behind the table. Pulls herself along with her arms, all army crawl style, because she is grievously wounded.
Oh, God. And, yeah, no, it's her turn to return fire.
Oh, it is? Yeah, this time she's going to take proper cover. And between the table and the chair, that gap between the two, she's like propping her Nerf gun, like propping the muzzle on the chair, on the seat of the chair, and she's gonna return fire.
Oh, shit. You know I'm gonna dodge this.
Yeah, you are. Woo, 2 whole successes.
2. Gotta beat 2. Come on. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so, like, he sees the fire incoming, and what does he do? Like, with the couch barricaded, he, like, bounds back and, like, rolls over the back of the couch onto the couch itself and just lays there flat as the bullets, like, fly over and, like land on the coffee table. That was a close one. Gets up, peers over the side, and takes a shot. But when he does, fuck! He lays back down and spends what would have been his firing turn to pull the clip out of his, to raise his pelvis and reach his free hand back from his wound to get the extra clip and reload.
Oh, he's weak. Get him. Yeah, she hears the click, click, and goes, kind of goes, oh, shit. And you can hear them scramble as she, like, shoves the chair out of the way and comes sailing to try to tackle him over the couch.
No.
Let's see whether she manages this in a timely or graceful fashion.
Ooh.
She just barely succeeds at all. She, like, trips, like, catches her foot on the leg of the other chair. The fucking inanimate objects of the apartment have betrayed her. And she, like, makes this mad stumble and comes damn close to, like, just popping her nose on the back of the couch and just barely manages to, like, get her arms up and kind of haul. But she does not make for the very cinematic interruption that she was going for. Nah, she just kind of flails her way over and onto the floor. She overshoots it kind of when come that final hauling.
So she comes over the couch and lands on the floor, or lands on the floor?
She basically comes over the back of the couch, meaning to, like, keep him from reloading. And, like, instead kind of does a mad flail and sails over him. Straight up, like, Free Willy style, just right over him and onto the floor instead of onto the cushions of the couch itself.
Yeah, he's gonna, like, roll over and pin you to the ground.
And she's gonna flail around like a little psycho. She's not gonna, like, actually try to hit him with her elbows or anything. In fact, she'll be very careful not to, but she will still very, in a way that she hopes is convincing, kind of flail and be like, no, you cheated!
Ha! A little bit. And he'll, like, straighten himself up to where, like, he's on his knees and, like, his pelvis is, like, just over hers and, like, holds his gun and, like, points it at her. I've got you now.
And she'll, very cinematically, like, go from the flailing and kind of smiling and grinning, laughing, and put on her mock serious face. It is very clearly not a serious face, but she's trying. She's trying so hard. And she like suddenly gets very sober and brings her Nerf gun around and points that deadly sucker tip dart to her temple. It's like, you'll never take me alive.
No.
Is he like is he slow-moing it?
Yeah.
Hold on, let's see if she can keep it together. Oh, just yep. I've got
Satan
Satan
roll.
successes.
Satan successes.
Satan successes.
We have both gotten Satan rolls tonight.
Yes. So she just barely succeeds. He sees her kind of crack for a second as he goes for the straight up slow-mo reach for the gun. And like very cinematically, slowly, shifts her head like, no, you can't stop me kind of thing. And then, of course, the slow-mo ends when she like slowly goes to pull the trigger, and then boop.
No!
The dart bounces off the side of her head, and she like goes ragdoll, just flop. Though, it's hard to take seriously. She's got like her tongue hanging out of her mouth, like bleh.
Oh, fair Juliet, I cannot live in this world without thee. And takes the gun slowly to his own head. And pulls the trigger. As he follows the blow and like flings his arms in the air and turns his upper half to like rest on the couch.
She like cracks an eye open. That's pretty morbid.
Yeah, double suicide following a yeah. It's good though.
Oh god.
I am gonna get you back for this.
Yeah, good luck.
You're right. This was brilliant.
She like sticks her tongue out for half a second. Psh, you don't even know where I live. Besides, if you tried to pull that, I'm pretty sure Ken would have an aneurysm.
Keep talking about this Ken guy.
Yeah. It's my roommate. One of my roommates. Housemate? I guess. Housemate.
Housemate.
Yep.
Ken, kill me. Come on.
What? I mean, she kind of strikes a grin. You could say Catherine if you prefer, but I stick with Ken.
What?
I guess in a weird way, he's sort of trans, I guess.
Huh.
But, I mean, not really, but kinda.
Hey, I don't judge.
But yeah. I just still call him Ken. He doesn't seem to mind.
Well, I will respect your territory then. For now.
She again like pulls up in the lopsided grin. You can't really not. You still don't know where I live.
Fair.
Albeit I find more and more that I'm staying here. Huh. Go figure.
I wanted to surprise you, but... And...
Quirks a brow.
And he gets to his feet and he No, you know what? No, he doesn't. He keeps her pinned to the ground there. And, and he reaches into his right pants pocket and pulls out a key.
She kind of waggles her eyebrows. Is that a key in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Can I say both? Because it's both.
Oh. Yeah, you can say both.
Yeah, both. Except I don't have a boner right now, but yeah, I am still happy to see you.
I mean, if your boner was key-sized, we might have some, I guess not marital, some relationship issues to work out.
Yeah, no, it's definitely bigger than this. And he like inspects the key for a second.
Yeah, I'd say. Because, for one, we'll go with I can feel it. Which I'm pretty sure would not be the case with something that small.
Yeah, yeah. Huh.
You are not packing a Vienna sausage, honey. She kind of like pats him on the thigh.
This was way more romantic in my head.
No, this is good. Now I can, leave the apartment when you're not home. If I'm here when you go.
Yeah.
Because before I couldn't lock the door, so I just kind of stayed.
Yeah, it's a good thing I don't have nosy neighbors. It's totally cool.
I mean, if you did, the kind of tossing around we just did probably would have gotten us, a broom handle on the floor or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh.
You still cheated, though.
It's not really cheating when you think about it.
Nah, it probably isn't. If I could do stuff like that fast, I probably would.
And besides, you weren't in that room anyway.
I wasn't, but you wouldn't have known that.
Damn it.
Sticks her tongue out again.
Stop feeding me with what? Give me that. And he goes to like grab it.
She starts flailing like, oh God, what? No! That's mine!
Give me that tongue. For now.
You didn't ask nicely.
And he leans down and holds her chin in between his index knuckle and his thumb. He says, please.
And she rolls her eyes in that just kind of sarcastically thoughtful fashion, like, okay. Lip lock ensues.
Mwah.
And then she licks the tip of his nose before she pops her head back down.
And it's at this point that he finally gets off of her and sits on the couch.
She'll go ahead and scramble up there next to / on top of him. And she'll finally pluck the key out of his fingers and tuck it into one of her many pockets.
So this is what you were up to all day.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I just had some work to do, research some stuff. Real boring.
Real boring.
Yeah.
Would you go to the library? You do all your shit online.
I do. Also very mobile.
Had to go do important werewolf stuff. He reaches up and kind of pinches his shin.
Yeah, yes.
It's okay.
I had to practice my sniffing skills.
You did not.
Matter of factly, I did.
I do not believe that you practice sniffing.
I practiced sniffing.
How do you just walk up to people and sniff at them? Like, what the?
Not people.
Who does that?
No, it's just a thing. Like being a better hunter or whatever.
So you sniff stuff. Did you not know how to use your nose before?
I know how to use my nose, but I can always use it better. It's like a test. It's like setting up targets and shooting them.
Except it's like with those drug dogs where you put out a bunch of cans and one of them has a thing in it.
Yeah, except on a much more broad scale because there's a lot out here. Pulling one smell out of the many of New York City.
Ew.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
That
Not so
doesn't sound fun.
not so funny, meow, is it?
It's kind of gross.
A little bit.
You're kind of weird.
You're weird.
Like, yeah, but I'm not in denial.
Stop defeating me with logic.
But it's fun.
That is fair. Creepy girl.
Whenever you say creepy guy,
Hmm.
double creepy now that you're sniffing stuff.
How do I get double? No.
Because who sniffs things in New York? You don't know where that's been, whatever it is.
Whatever it is. Even if I made it.
You make stuff?
Yeah, I make stuff.
What did you make?
Okay. Okay. And he like stands up and like looks at her. Okay.
She's got that mock side eye going on.
And he disappears into his bedroom and rifles through his desk. And a minute later, he comes back out with the little Roomba-shaped object that is a Roomba.
Roomba-shaped object that is actually, in fact, a Roomba.
I couldn't get a better idea of a name for the shape. Leave me alone.
And
yeah.
she will look upon it and comment thusly, "Honey, that's a Roomba."
I know. I made it.
You made it.
I made this Roomba. Isn't it pretty? I painted it all these funny colors.
Does it look suspiciously like he bought a Roomba and then painted it funny colors?
Kind of, but like there are some wires sticking out of it, and like it looks more, like if you were, what's the phrase? It seems kind of childish. Like he made it with the intent of it looking like like anarchy and. But stylized and fun.
And if he'll let her, she'll take it and like flip it over and look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you make it or did you alter it?
I still need to alter it, but I made it. Right now it's just a Roomba, but
Where'd you buy Roomba parts?
well, some of them I had to make.
Oh.
Hmm. I have a soldering iron.
And she kind of grins like, I don't know, like every renowned painter who has like a 5-year-old that brings them a picture to go on the fridge type thing. Like it's that little smile. Like, aw, you did make it, essentially.
Ah.
What? It's cute.
It's gonna be badass.
Honey, it's a Roomba.
It's a death Roomba.
One brow just slowly arcs up.
Do not underestimate the power of the Death Roomba. I almost called you Milady. That would have been terrible, but
Why?
because that just screams neckbeard.
I LARP.
I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. I can't. Like I think about it and it sounds like a good idea in my head, but I can't. I'm sorry.
And then the trilby just flies into your subconscious.
Exactly that. Exactly that. And then suddenly like what bit of mustache I have smells like Doritos.
So, Death Roomba.
Death Roomba.
What are you gonna do? Put a fucking pipe bomb in it?
I don't think so. No, I think I'm gonna turn it into an EMP.
She kind of pauses and blinks for a second. Looks at it real hard. Looks at him. What, really?
Mm-hmm. I want to be able to outfit it into an EMP, and then I want to be able to drive it through a ventilation shaft and activate it in a central location in a. I don't know if I could do a whole skyscraper, but shut it down.
She considers the Roomba. Meanwhile, thinks about it. Well, I got a thought for you. Just
Mm-hmm.
like constructive criticism.
Mm-hmm.
So, if I were going to take this EMP Death Roomba
Mm-hmm.
and I was going to put it in a ventilation shaft,
Mm-hmm.
I might, I don't know, consider maybe magnifying the wheels. Are ventilation shafts magnetic? Because, like, sometimes they have whole parts that go down. Like in the movies where the hero always falls through the hole they can't see in the ventilation shaft. And it might not be as effective in the basement of the building.
Yeah. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress.
That or get one of those like super cheapy drones that they make for kids.
Hmm. I hadn't thought of drones.
Heck, you could probably just like you wouldn't even have to get one with a light, just wire a little LED on it. Put and like even some of the cheap ones come with cameras, but you could probably easily put one of those cheapy cameras on it too. You know, that shows up on your phone? So you could actually drive it through the shaft.
Oh. Well, I can actually drive the Roomba through the shaft.
How do you see where it's going?
Skill and tact.
He narrows her eyes. Or cheating.
A magician never reveals his secrets.
Well, I'm glad you're finally accepting that it's magic. Kind of turns her nose up.
Hmm. When in Rome. Totally not magic, though. Anyway, so.
Her brows shoot up. Like, oh, really? Face.
So, magic aside, what's going on in your sphere? Your, you know, makes a globish motion with his hands.
Honestly, I've kind of stayed out of it. Like, one of my friends has disappeared, and I don't think in a good way.
Hmm.
Especially not with, Abraham lording over the city briefly like a giant visage of terror.
Is that what that was?
The honey badger?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
I
was Abraham.
remember the glow. Huh.
Not a good sign.
No, not if a honey badger can do that.
I mean, most honey badgers aren't magic.
Okay, that definitely is reassuring.
Yeah, the zoo would be a way scarier place.
Oh my god.
No, Abraham was special and different. He could talk.
It's terrifying.
It's even scarier if you knew what he was saying. That honey badger don't give a fuck thing, that is factual. That is real. That is how they feel. He gave zero fucks.
Is that one of the things you do? Talk to animals?
Well, yeah, when they speak English.
Oh, you meant like talk to. Oh. Huh.
Yeah, Abraham was pretty cool. I made him clothes. He loved them. Really liked pot stickers too.
Pot stickers. Do you? And he like makes the joint motion with his mouth, his fingers.
Nope, not
Oh,
really. Sometimes at events, if one of the guys offers me a little bit, but not really. No.
okay. I
No, that was I mean, you're a fucking werewolf. It was a talking badger, a magical talking badger.
yeah, yeah, not outside the realm of possibility, but new.
No, he was sweet. I mean, he was kind of an asshole, but he was really sweet when no one was looking.
And no one was. That's the best kind.
Eh, he did good. But yeah, him going kind of, this isn't even my final form is doesn't bode well for Maggie.
Maggie, Garrett's wife.
She kind of purses her lips a little bit and nods. Yeah.
Probably shouldn't tell you this, but we haven't seen him around lately. I wonder
Well,
if that has something to do with it.
what do you think, he's dead?
No, maybe I don't think so. But for him to leave the city, I'm not so sure about your friend.
I've been trying not to think about it. I mean, no one's like come and said it right to my face. So I'm just kind of pretending, hoping.
Well,
Maybe if we're lucky, she did like one of the others and didn't quite die per se, but definitely isn't here anymore.
yep, I know about that.
You do?
Yep, yep.
Well, like you guys have a way to like, I don't know, move on that isn't physically dying?
Most of us.
Huh.
Not me.
Why not you?
Well, because of what I do and what my forefathers did to have their role in what we do.
But that's
They
fucked up.
Yeah, but it's I don't know, I feel all kinds of ways about it. I don't
Well, then no dying. New rule. Just made it.
and I have to roll a willpower real quick. to make things sad. Yeah, no, he stifles away um uh some form of emotion. You're welcome to peony if you'd like, but
Oh, I'll give it a shot. Not my best pool, but not my worst pool. Nah.
no.
So something kind of flits across his face and then gets shunted off.
Yeah. Does a quick a quick rub of his index finger across his nose with this sniff sound. I know right now I should be cheering you up. But um there's something that I've been meaning to talk to you about that I need to.
There's a much less sarcastic, kind of suspicious look at this point. Because this doesn't sound like a happy topic.
Mm-mm. I'm not entirely myself right now. And I'm going on a mission to try and fix it. And I don't. There's a strong chance that
You're giving me the goodbye speech.
maybe not the whole speech.
She kind of purses her lips thoughtfully. And she's been looking him pretty dead on until now and is kind of doing that thing where you search the room for your answer. Honey, the life here is not that good, especially for people who are different. That doesn't mean you get to die. I have a very strict no dying rule. Ken tried to break it. He's back now.
Yeah, well, once it happens, it's pretty permanent. I wish I had what this Ken person has.
To be honest, I'm not sure how that happened, but definitely no dying. Why is the place you're going dangerous? Like, what kind of dangerous?
Well, what's happening in my head is something is trying to take over. And it's I've known for a while now that there was something there, but it's reached a level that I got to take care of it. And to do so, I have to go to this how do I word it? It's a place full of the opposite energy of what's going on up here. If that makes any sense.
I mean, as much as anything makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
If you wanted to balance it out or counter it out, cancel it out, That sounds like the way to do it.
right? But there's a lot that I just don't know about. I'm going there with what may be considered the experts in this place. So I feel like I have a strong chance, but I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I didn't tell you that no matter what happens, I want you to know that I love you.
And she gets that serious but sad look. And she will bring up her hands and put them on either of his cheeks and point his head to hers and make very sincere eye contact. I love you too, but I love you isn't an excuse to go get dead. This doesn't make it okay to die. You still have to come back.
Yeah. Um, I'm not gonna flop over and just let whatever happens happen, but
Then you let me help. What are you worried about happening?
imagine imagine what you have made you like a bacteria. And when you enter this place with this different energy, it's like a bacteria entering a bloodstream. I could be wrong. This is all just theory about a place that doesn't make sense. It's crazy. It's really crazy. It's why I my research takes me in the opposite energy, so to speak.
So you're
And
worried about the white blood cells there that wouldn't want you there.
yeah, but I'm going there with proverbial white blood cells that are my kind of friends that I just, yeah, was my enemies. That's now my friend because I buried the hatchet because something's wrong with me. And it's, yeah, a lot of politics. But yeah,
She kind of mulls over it. Then what would make you feel safer? What if there was a way to make it harder for them to see you or to know that you were different?
hmm, it's really strong in there. The energies, God, I feel so silly saying it, but the energies that have affected my mind, it's like I don't know how to explain it. It's when I looked into them and I try to fight fire with fire. I got such a higher understanding of this energy that it named me its champion. Which is actually a bad thing. At the time, I thought it would just open so many doors into learning so much. And it has. I've learned things that I don't think anyone else knows. At least not around here. Maybe not in the whole world. And that's exciting. But it came with a price that I no longer wish to pay. I know that one of my friends has a. Do you have a word for, I don't know, magical items?
Uh-huh.
Your Horcruxes? I
Like
don't.
the permanent ones or the one-shots?
One shots. Ooh. Okay. Sorry, we have both. But
Yeah,
this
so do
this
we.
yeah, this one's a one shot.
Okay.
We have one that'll protect us one way. Like a one-way ticket. And then we're on our own on the way back.
What if I gave you something that could bring you home?
I don't want you to get in trouble or break whatever rules you have.
Um, well, I'm not explaining it to you. And I think the worst that'd happen is Kenna be mad at me when you magically appeared in the house. And at least one person will probably have a mild heart attack when you appeared in the house, but we've seen weirder things. I've got one that was made for me that takes me back home if I ever have to use it, in a pinch. But if the hard part is getting home, then I'll give it to you. And I'll sit there and I'll wait.
And it's just a one shot, right?
Yeah. Once it's gone, it's gone.
Okay.
I assume it'll work for you because you can say that what you do isn't magic, but magic is magic, no matter what you call it.
Do you guys travel to alternate dimensions?
Well, I mean, I don't. You can't say the same for everyone else.
Do you know if it works through alternate dimensions?
She thinks about it. I don't. I don't think any of us have tried.
Yeah. I suppose it's out the window now. Yeah. I'm not just going to a place with different energy. I'm going to another dimension. Yeah.
I mean, I haven't done it, but I wouldn't say the others can't.
It's scary. It's
I mean, I know one person who sees things from another world. I don't know if she goes there. I've been through that tree in the Bronx.
it's like that. It's like that, but this dimension is different than that one. I've been to that one a lot. A lot, a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot.
I mean, at worst, it might not bring you back, on this side. But it should still bring you to the house.
Mm-hmm. Take care of it.
And I don't actually know what it looks like because I don't think it was ever explained to me. But yeah, Taylor will fish through her many pockets. Takes a little fishing for her to find much of anything, really. And will eventually pull out what is affectionately known as the Banff trinket.
Banff trinket.
Yep. I mean, if you get back on your own, then you can just give it back to me. But if things get really bad, come home.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. At worst, I have to tell Danu and the others to calm the fuck down. But it shouldn't be hard. They listen.
I don't want to make your life any harder than it already is.
She gives him the most really look.
This could save my life and all.
And you think I don't maybe prioritize that over having to argue with Ken and tell some of our guards to calm the fuck down and, be cool? You think that would be harder on me than finding out you died?
You have that kind of rank?
I mean, I'm not the boss, but I'm one of the founding members. That's worth something. Ken might be pissy, but he won't tell me no.
All right, then.
Besides, if he tried to kill you, I'd never speak to him again.
You see, it's... All right. I'm going to try my very best to find my way back. But...
Good. You better. House rules are super serious, and I get to make house rules now. I have a key. No dying. Very strict rule. The consequences are severe.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Like what?
Honey, I lived in a place full of ghosts. I know people who can find and talk to ghosts. This doesn't end. Nope. You die without my permission, I'm just gonna have to find you. And then yell at you, sternly.
He just smiles and puts his hand over hers. I've never told anyone that before.
Really?
Yeah. Like any of that. But I've never told anyone that yeah.
Gonna be shy about it the second time?
Right.
It's surely enough to kiss him on the nose. I love you dearly, and that's why you're not allowed to die.
I love you too, and that's why I'm gonna come back.
Good. Besides, I don't have anyone else to play Nerf gun with. Ken uses airsoft, it hurts more.
Ugh.
I'm really good at taking cover now, though.
Yeah, I saw you had some fancy. I was a little quick for you, but those were some fancy moves.
I'm telling you, man, when you get pegged by some airsoft on your way to the bathroom, you learn to take cover real fast.
On the way to the bath, that's.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
There was no safe zone. Any given time, airsoft gun.
Especially the bathroom, though. That's kind of. It's like sacred
Well, I
ground.
mean, it was on the way to the bathroom. It wasn't in the bathroom. If he popped in while I was in the shower, I would have beat the shit out of him.
Okay. Yeah.
It's all fun and games until an angry girl throws a used tampon at you. Then it's no fun anymore at all.
uh, uh, uh. And Felix just makes like the ugliest face in your hands. Oh,
Stop!
oh,
I haven't done that to anyone. That's gross. But I
oh
think
my
if he pegged me
god.
with an airsoft rifle at the wrong time, I would have.
There's no return fire. That is the
Nope.
grenade of the hygienical realm. Oh my god.
Didn't some star do that at a concert?
What?
Yeah. I don't even remember who, but they were up on stage and just pulled it out and flung it into the audience.
Oh my, that sounds like an Amy Winehouse thing.
I don't know, but it was horrifying.
I have to Google that.
I bet someone sold it on eBay.
I have to Google that.
Google it. She'll even let go of his face so he can get his phone and like get over it.
And yeah, no, absolutely. He rushes to his phone and he goes to Google and he types out, what am I going to type out?
Celebrity throwing tampon
Celebrity throwing
into audience.
tampon into audience. And his phone does the little, the circle. And yeah, when it does, yeah, no, he finds the thing and he is like, whoa. Whoa.
Told you so. Who was it?
It's wow, this lady looks scary. Band called L7. Frontman. Oof. Oh my god, there it is. Right there in the picture. Oh, 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 oh,
You like fumble the phone?
oh. Yeah, no, he like sets it face down on the couch. Oh my god. It's like no. Okay, so like I thought you would just see like a little blur, but like it's there, and like you see the whole. You see like the whole thing. You see like where the white part is and the red part. Where the red part is. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Told you so.
Oh my god. If you ever do that to me, we will pre-divorce so fast. Oh my god. Ugh.
Well, don't shoot me with an airsoft rifle when I'm on the can, I guess?
Deal.
That seems like a fair trade.
Deal.
Aw, boys are so hilariously grossed out.
Oh my god. You don't know.
I do know. That's my life.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, but like, you don't know.
It's just blood and tissue.
Ugh.
That's okay, I know. And she like leans in. Vaginas are gross.
It comes out of a vagina.
You came out of a vagina!
I did come out of a vagina. Actually, how do you know?
I can only hope.
Maybe I came out of a mouth?
Then we need to talk about your origin story.
No, I came out of a vagina.
Okay, well then I was right.
Yeah. But what if?
If werewolves are born out of mouths, we need to talk about your biology because I'm interested.
That would be interesting. But yeah, no, just
It also means I'm not kissing you anymore because then I'd be kissing your mouth vagina.
You see now, it's a pretty no, I should probably shave my face vagina. It's getting a little out of hand, he says as he strokes his chin.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh. So wait, which is more more intimate, kissing your mouth vagina or giving you a blowjob? Because now I don't even know where to go. I don't. My life's a lie.
No, the latter is yeah, it's fantastic. Please don't stop.
I mean, are you sure? I wouldn't want to neglect your mouth vagina. That's so terrible. Why would you say that? She like flops over. Fucking letting it get out of hand. Are you serious?
I mean, look at this thing.
I don't know. I thought you were keeping it okay. I mean, if that's out of place, then like, Jesus, I don't know if I can live up to your standards.
You know, I set the bar pretty high, but no, nope, you do just fine. And he gives her a pat on the thigh. You just fine.
Oh my god, you're ridiculous. You're not born out of mouths. That's just dumb.
Yeah. My mom still lives in Chicago.
Oh, see, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Is she like you?
No.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, is your dad like you?
He was.
Okay, that makes some sense. Did you not like tear her in half by coming out a crazy little claw monster or something?
Well, no. I came out the way that all babies do. Pink, naked, and screaming. And covered in some form of goo.
Like in the movies.
Like in the movies. What is that goo called? Does it have a name?
It does, but I don't remember what it is.
Baby goo.
I know that I heard that it's supposed to be really good for your skin. And that, like, back when there wasn't as much, like, fear of biohazardous waste, the nurses would, like, rub it on their hands.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like lotion.
Like lotion.
Mm-hmm.
Just pull this baby out of your vagina, ma'am. Do you mind if I borrow some of this? My hands are getting kind of cracked.
I mean, they wipe it off the baby, like, immediately. Might as well make use of it, I guess. Shrug. She's just, like, got that mischievous glimmer going. She's waiting to see if he's going to go as buck wild on this as he did on the tampon.
Does it, like, smell funny? Or what? Because to me,
well, like, I don't remember. It's been a while since I came out of a vagina.
That is fair. That is fair.
I also have not delivered any babies recently.
Yep,
Or rubbed their baby goo on my hands.
Yep, me too on all of those. Yep. I
guess you'll have to Google it.
I will have to Google if baby goo has a smell. God.
You might want to look up the name of it first.
Okay,
you might get better search results.
Do me a favor. If I die, just delete my browsing history because this is just insane.
That's pretty fair. I could do that.
Thank you.
I think this is one thing I can do for you if that day comes.
No, yeah.
But that day will not be soon. She like wags a finger at him.
No, not if I can do anything to help it. But
good.
But no, I came out as a regular baby. My mom was not like me, but my dad was. And then there is my origin story. There you go.
That's not very exciting.
Nope. Reached a certain age. That's how it happens. It's like X-Men.
You have werewolf puberty?
Werewolf puberty.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So actually heard a story about how one of us was about to lose his virginity, and he makes like a claw motion with his hands.
That doesn't sound good.
No. Very tragic, very sad. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, do you go apeshit bananas, or is it like normal? Because normally you guys just kind of still talk to me. Even though you look like a movie monster.
I'm a little more handsome than a movie monster.
Well, you are now.
Uh,
But before you were a caveman. I saw you.
Hey.
Only for a little bit.
Only for a little bit. Caveman with guns. That's pretty badass. Come on.
Yeah, I still think that the big crazy one is probably a little more badass than a big hairy guy with guns.
Yeah, that's fair. It's to blend in.
You blend in when you're hairy?
You can get more away with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fair.
But yeah.
Oh my god, can you guys do literally anything on the spectrum?
It's more like a fan. Like how there's like 1, 2, 3. You know, like high, medium, low. You hit certain sweet spots.
Still, that's pretty cool.
Hmm.
Is that why you have to be a wolf so the other wolves won't... Well, why you have to do the sniffing thing so the other wolves don't make fun of you?
Not everybody knows. I'm used to being a person. So.
I like you as a person.
I like me as a person too. Thank you. I like you as a person better, but... No, you hang up. No, you hang up.
Oh, no. Nah.
Anyway. Yeah. Some people have stronger noses. Not that my nose is weak. I just need a little bit of training to be on par. Kind of like, I don't know. Probably people among you that, I don't know, do other things more than
We all do
magic.
different things.
Yeah, it's like some people are better at some things, and it's just a thing.
So, I'm gonna be honest with you, just so you know, in case we're ever in a pinch or something. Um, if I don't have prep time, like if I don't have something ready to go, I I'm fucked. Like, I mean, I set that one guy on fire once, but I haven't been able to do anything like that since.
Well, when I come back from this, anytime you need me, you have my number, and I am very fast.
And your key.
And my key, and my heart.
Hmm.
Oh.
I'll put it right here on my coveralls. And she does have like the patches sewn on, like here and there, and she just like points to the little spot on her chest, like I'll just put it right there.
Oh.
They think it's all fun and games till I out sappy you by actually sewing a cloth heart there.
Can I write my initials on it?
Yes.
Are we gonna do that? That my
Oh my
initials
god,
plus your
yes.
initials?
Yes.
Yes.
That is exactly what we're gonna do.
I should get one. I don't know where I'd keep it. Oh, I should put it on the inside of my blazer.
We could do that.
You may have my blazer.
Yes. Hold
You
on. She starts fishing through her pockets, like, and just the most eclectic collection of shit is appearing out of her pockets. Like, there's the little stork sewing scissors. There's macrame, a bag of different pendants and beads, like everything, like knitting needles, a ball of yarn. Like, so much shit is coming out of her pockets right now.
how does that all fit in there?
They have a lot of pockets.
I see that.
And she
Oh,
keeps fishing, and she does pull out a couple little like squares of fabric, like scrap pieces, and she kind of mulls over them for a second because none of them are pink. But does it really need to be pink?
could be red.
It's true. She's got one that's like a brocade that has like the ridiculous, like has some gold embroidery and various things on it. It's hard to tell what the original pattern was because it's a small piece, but it's very pretty, very shiny.
Shiny.
And she will is he wearing his blazer or has he taken it off?
Yeah, it'll be on a coat rack, but while she's like getting all that out, he'll like get up and get it and come back.
Yes.
So, are you just gonna have one initial?
No.
I get to guess, or I get to give you a new last name.
Ah!
Ooh, mystery.
She again sticks her tongue out, but we'll reach for the blazer. And let's see how ridiculously fast this goes. This is a diff 3 roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 successes.
Oh my god.
She perfectly, like, she doesn't just stitch a piece of heart-shaped fabric on there. She actually clips it out and very tidily embroiders the edges as she stitches this onto the inside of his jacket. Like, this looks like one of those machines that has settings for different, like, elaborate stitches. Nah, she just sits there, and over the course of a couple minutes, like, fingers flying, stitches this on there. Because yes, she does have a spool of thread in one of her pockets and a little pack of needles. Like, she's got everything in there.
Oh my god. That was so fast.
I told you I'm good at sewing. I make stuff. That's what I do.
That fast, though.
I mean, I didn't always have a sewing machine. Do you know how long it takes to do a wedding dress if you can't sew fast?
Did a whole wedding dress?
I've done several. Did wedding dresses before I managed to break properly into cosplay.
Wow.
Yeah. Cool, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I made the dress Maggie wore even. I mean, I didn't have much warning, so it was one I already had done, but I still did it.
So did you do it all by hand?
Well, not usually anymore. I mean, I've got like an industrial sewing machine
Yeah,
and a beautiful 12 spool embroidery machine.
12 spool. I don't know how many they usually go up to, but that sounds impressive.
It is. 12 spools is pretty good. And really expensive. But so nice.
Is there anything better?
I mean, probably. But I only have so much industrial equipment so far.
Do you have a birthday coming up?
I see what you're doing there. Well, you know what? How about you live and you get back, and I'll tell you when my birthday is.
Now you have a deal.
See? Fair's fair. And she will repeat the process on her coveralls. As they are talking. 3, 4, 5. Only 5 successes on hers, but it's still 5 successes, so hers is probably a completely random color. Or some ridiculous like little piece of floral fabric or something, but it does the job.
What's her last initial?
We'll make it T. Just to make it weird.
TT.
Yeah, for Tay Tay, obviously.
TT.
She just takes a mischievous grin. Then leans in and goes, or is it? But I can't help it. They call me Tay Tay.
Or Taylor.
Maybe it's for Taylor the Taylor.
Taylor the Taylor. Oh my god! That is adorable.
Yeah, that was my shop name for a long time.
Yeah, my name's not that cool.
Well, you know, we can't all be burdened with such greatness.
Yeah. Yeah. Magic, huh?
And naturally, she has a Sharpie in there somewhere for the initial writing, so that happens.
Well, now, wherever I go. And he pats it, but from the outside.
Way better than friendship rings, am I right?
Yeah. And that also means that I can still keep it a secret because it's on the inside.
She kind of takes a stubborn face. I mean, I don't see why you gotta. I'll go tell Ken I'm dating a werewolf right now.
You can tell all of the people of yours that you want to. But Garrett got married, and none of us really knew about it.
Yeah, but he looked like a total stick in the mud. I don't think he might have smiled once during the wedding. Maybe once.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
You're not a stick in the mud. What do you care?
I just not all of my friends, um, and I use the word friends lightly, uh, believe in what is it? Would this constitute interracial?
I mean, only if you want to make it weird.
I mean, any like displays towards himself with his hands.
Well, you are pretty creepy. If you want to make it weird, it's all you.
Yeah. Most people don't like to cross the streams.
You realize, like, my people talk to your people. It's not like they don't communicate and stuff. It's not like we're some sort of secret.
I don't know how much they say.
I mean, probably not as much as I do. She kind of looks for a second, like, you know.
That is, yeah, probably not as much as I do too. But hey, that's between us.
Of course.
And yeah. My point being that I think he kept her a secret to keep both of them safe. And I could be wrong. Maybe he was just paranoid, but paranoid never hurt anyone.
Yeah, finish that sentence.
No, yeah, it's somehow the logic still works. And I will stick to it. Aiden knows, and that's as much people as I would care to tell anyway.
Okay. But just so you know, if shit goes down, where you guys stay is kind of common knowledge.
Be gentle.
Well, yeah. I mean, look at me. I'm not scary.
I'm sure that you could scare Aiden away.
Well, he hasn't given me a reason to.
And hopefully he won't. But, yeah. After last time, speaking of Aiden, yeah.
After last what?
And he, gestures towards his chest.
She kind of first knits her brows and then finally slowly rouses one. What?
He's good with locks. Be careful.
I mean, the only place he can get into is here.
Mm-hmm.
I promise you, he can't even find where I stay.
It's really awesome.
Yep. Even if I walked him right through the door once he left, he wouldn't know how to get there.
God. If I had something like that, man, I probably wouldn't use it. Challenge me. Challenge me in my home. I dare you.
You might want to get a bigger lock.
No.
Or, a metal door.
Let them come in here.
I don't know. You got some nice stuff in here. What if they hit the sound system?
They won't hit the sound system.
I mean, you guys are pretty big. This is an apartment.
Okay, yeah, you have a point.
But yeah.
I've guns and a very good aim. And
Oh yeah, how many are fucking stashed in here? She kind of glances around the room.
It's much more fun to leave that number a mystery.
Do I get to learn a new one every time I'm good?
You get to learn a new one every time you find one. Already gave you 2 for free.
You might regret that.
Maybe.
I'm just saying, when you come home and your shit's everywhere because I was looking for
Please.
guns.
Oh, please don't do that.
I mean, they might be behind the DVDs. Who knows?
They're not behind the DVDs. And now you know they're not behind the DVDs.
Grin. I mean, sometimes I get enthusiastic and I get carried away. You know, us artsy fartsy types.
I keep 2 in my bedroom, 1 in the kitchen, 1 under the stereo, and there is 1 in the spare room.
Well, at least if someone tries to come through the door, I won't be unarmed. See, don't you feel better?
I do feel better.
Besides, one of them's a shotty. Even you guys have to balk at that.
You would be surprised.
I mean, basketball-sized holes are no joke.
Depends on who you talk to.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure everyone is averse to having basketball-sized holes in them, even if they're really big. And a basketball-sized hole is comparatively a lot smaller. It's still a basketball-sized hole!
That is true. I certainly would not like that.
No, right?
I would be stuck here for a little bit.
Or just bleeding all over the carpet, which is a thing we need to not really stick on, now that I think about it.
Yeah. It's a nice carpet.
I know, right? But yeah, you be safe, I'll be safe, everyone's happy.
Yeah.
And besides, you said I'm scary. I'm sure if Aiden comes through the door, I'll make him regret it. He'll go back out the door.
Do it.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Wait, can I watch? If you do it, can I watch? Or videotape it?
Fucking set up a camera and dare him.
I will.
Are you serious right now?
Shh. Just for a second. Just.
I'll fucking do it.
Oh. Show me your mean face.
But I'm not mad at you. I don't have a mean face. I don't practice a mean face.
You have to have a mean face if you're gonna scare Aiden.
Trust me, if he startles me, I'll probably look pretty mad.
Oh. I gotta see that. I bet it's powerful.
What? I'm the fucking cinnamon roll. How scary can I be? Come on.
Cinnamon roll?
Yeah. I'm the team cinnamon roll.
What does that mean?
Isn't it like a meme or something? Too good, too pure for this world.
Yeah. Wait, does that mean I've been glazing the cinnamon roll?
She thinks about that for a second, screws up her face, and then hits him with a throw pillow.
Poof. Ow, my nose.
Probably. Flops back. Tucks the throw pillow under her head as she does so.
Worth it.
You're gross. You're a gross boy with cooties. He nudges at his ribs with a foot.
What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
What do you mean?
All of this not dying and All
Well, we're
things considered.
gonna live, duh.
Forever, right?
Yeah, totally.
That's a lot of future.
So yeah. I mean, we need half of forever anyways just to get through your DVD collection.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair. I was thinking about getting more even.
No, then we'll need at least 2/3 of forever.
2/3 of forever.
Mm-hmm. Just for the
That's
DVD collection.
it's a big commitment.
Yep, and I'm gonna stop watching if you die horribly, so unless you want me to miss out on some primo shows, you're just gonna have to live so you can watch them with me.
Oh man.
I need someone to eat the rest of the popcorn.
In that case, we need to get to Firefly soon.
You think I haven't seen Firefly?
I didn't know it. I guess I don't know. I don't want
She
to know.
like puts a hand to her chest as though deeply affronted, like, oh, you wound me.
Sure. I don't know. I had to be sure.
You wound me.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
Yeah, I cosplay as Amara sometimes.
Amara.
Yeah.
Huh.
Those silks, though.
I was thinking I could make a decent wash.
You're goofy enough to be a wash.
Well, no, if you're Inara, then I definitely have to try and be Captain Mel Reynolds.
Think of the conversations we can, just do over word by word because they're so fucking good.
I would have to shave.
I mean, he's a little scruffy in some of them, most of them, like all of them.
Like all of them.
Details.
And I'd get to keep a handgun. Oh, okay, I'm sold.
See? There you go. Aiden can be washed. It'll be fine. He's even weirder than you.
Yeah. Oh, Aiden. By the way, sometime this week, I think, we're going on a road trip to my hometown.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who's we?
Me and Aiden, and a mutual friend of ours.
Well, gonna go visit your mom?
I'd like to, if there's time. Mostly business, though.
Is it super secret werewolf business?
Yes.
That means I can't go.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'll just have to meet your mom another time.
Yeah. I'll bring her here. Briefly, and then I will send her back where it is somehow more safe. In Chicago.
I mean, it's kind of a toss-up between New York and Chicago, really.
Yeah. It has its dangers, but you would be surprised.
Whatever works. Okay, when are you going? How long are you going?
Just like a day or two.
Okay. Just, give me a heads up so I don't sit here and wait for you to come home and then you don't.
No, go ahead. Stay here as long as you like. Make the place smell like you.
Like, really?
Yeah.
Like in a kind of creepy sniffing test kind of way?
Oh, I've seen you wearing my shirts. I know how this works.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, don't you?
Oh, yeah. I am a sweet, innocent something that's sweet and innocent.
Something. Oh.
Like a puppy.
Okay.
Sweet and innocent.
Tangerine.
Or tangerine? I don't think so.
Taylor
Definitely
Tangerine?
No. Oh, God, no.
I don't know. Mark my words. Someday.
Someday. You might figure it out.
But until that day, we fight. We fight, and we eat, and we sleep.
Is this where I say Conan what is best in life?
I haven't seen Conan.
Wait, what?
What?
Did you? She like looks over accusingly at his DVD collection.
It's mostly sci-fi.
Oh my god. We're doing this right now.
Right now?
She like reaches for the remote right now.
Pay-per-view. I'll
Pay-per-views.
get my card.
Okay. Yeah. She's gonna pull up Conan the Barbarian, make popcorn, and then sit on him and make him watch it.
And I think that with the two nestled up on the couch watching Conan the Barbarian and eating popcorn is a good place to end it.
I think you're right. So thank you, player, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. And we'll see you next time on the Living World of Darkness. Rage Across New York. Pardon, Rage Across the Street Magic?
Do you even rage?